Well, good morning. It's day 9 of the Atacama Extreme, and Javier is treating my blister, which is getting better. I was able to run 50 kilometers, approximately 50k yesterday. I think it was 48 exactly. We had to stop very close to the border of the next province, and to avoid doing a bunch of paperwork last night and giving us enough time to come in and treat the foot. We stopped at 48, and I'm happy that we did. It was just enough. Any more may have been too much. I'm just happy that I was even able to run yesterday, given how sore the blister was. But yeah, so we're treating it now and getting ready to get back out there today. We shot earlier from down at the camp, and the camp, as you can see, is down there. I'm not sure if I can make the zoom in, but that's where the team is, and I've left them. And I'm up on this ridge. Down below you can see the Pan-Pacific Highway. It's pretty amazing. Chile is a very narrow, long country, and the Pan-Pacific Highway runs the entire length of Chile, top to bottom, and been absolutely beautiful. And following this old railway bed here this morning, again, you can see, it's not in use anymore, but the tracks are still here. The wood, much of it has been pulled up, Javier has told us, for various uses in Chile. But check this out, how white this is. I'd swear I was at home with Mia and Kathy, going for a hike behind our house in the snow. It's just as white as can be. I don't know if the camera with the light that I have will show you this, but it's just absolutely spectacular scenery here. It's totally beautiful.
Okay, Javier, as we're traveling south through the country of Chile, and you're showing us your beautiful desert, this morning you asked me if I wanted to see something really interesting, and I said, well, yes, of course. And so where are we at this morning?
Okay, as you move your camera to your left, you're going to see a big hole there, and this is a crater of a meteorite. We call the valley of the meteorite valley, and we have one here. We have two more, a little bit more to the north, and in the desert it's possible to find more of this one, more in the south, in the area of San Pedro Atacama, a very huge one. But this is pretty good. It's very strange. How many millions years has been here? I don't know. Other kind of mineral. It's not too much studies about. And you can see a hole in the bottom of the crater because somebody was trying to get some pieces of this meteorite.
Running through a small community here early in the morning. Uh-oh. Dogs, that's never good.
Okay, so as we're driving south down the highway, and we're crossing the country of Chile, or the Atacama Desert, most of the country of Chile, you can't help but notice the salt mines along the side of the road. These salt mines are now considered national monuments, and they have signs on the road marking that. All these mines were in use, were working mines about 100 years ago, and so the buildings that the people lived in were adobe structures. And right now I'm standing in front of a row of adobe structures that are obviously in disrepair, but they're still here. And these are some of the places where the workers lived while they were working in the mines. So we'll take a closer look now. Not much living space.
Kilometer 50, 51. 2 days AB after blister. Foot's feeling okay. Yeah, and I'm just running out in the desert. It's awesome. Well, day's done, 70k, and as I said before, 2 days AB after blister. And my foot was feeling really good, so for the last 10k, I had really good terrain, so I just cranked it. And I was on that trail beside the old railway bed. Most of it, you know what, it was actually such amazing terrain, running just cross country straight between with the Pan Pacific Highway on one side and the Andes on the other, basically, just hammering, and it just felt so good. And so I was able to kick the pace up for the last 10K to about, somewhere between 12 and 13 kilometers an hour, which I was very happy about. Obviously, I'm not going to run across the Atacama Desert at that pace because I would die, but it felt good to crank the engine a bit after being sore for the last few days. Hope the foot doesn't mind it after the adrenaline wears off.